everybody. Deanna Lay, CEO and founder of IKAGG. I know a guy / gal. I am so excited to be here today with my friend, Mr. Kevin Pannebecker of UPKEEP Home Warranty Plus Maintenance and Mr. Fix-It. Kevin, welcome to the IKAGG interview. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Deanna. Thank you very much for having me today.
Oh, I'm so excited to have you share with the interwebs all the things about these fantastic businesses. So tell me a little bit about UPKEEP and Mr. Fix-It. I can't wait to hear more.
Yep. Well, Mr. Fix-It's been around in one form or another for about 20 years.
Oh, wow.
And it's a handyman service. We call ourselves a handyman service on steroids because we actually have guys in the field that do the work. We have people that answer the phone. Can you imagine that? And we have an estimator goes out, and when he says he's going to be there at such and such a time, he's actually there, or he's there early. So
what?
Yeah, I know. Can you imagine that? In the trade industry, somebody actually showing up when they say they're going to show up?
Yeah, that's so important. So important.
I know. Yeah, but Mr. Fix-It's the parent company of UPKEEP Home Warranty Plus Maintenance, and it came about because in the Mr. Fix-It world, probably at one point, probably 80% of our revenue came from working with realtors. Okay. And so we would always hear the good, the bad, the ugly about home warranties. Mostly we're hearing the bad and the ugly. And we had a product that we had brought out that was just a subscription-based maintenance company at one point. Okay. And it did not go over the way we were wanting it to go. And so in doing some research, focus group studies, about a year of research, we figured out that there are some things that we could tie in with the maintenance and make it a full home warranty that would be unique and that nobody else out there in the country does. So we're the only home warranty company in the United States that will come out 4 times a year and do maintenance on your home to make sure that everything is working properly. Things like as simple as changing the furnace filter, but we're also, doing the heating and cooling clean and check, on the spring and fall, just to make sure that they're working the way they're supposed to. And it's just the preventive maintenance is something that's completely different. And it's a big deal in the warranty world because the biggest complaint people have against warranty companies is that they will deny a claim due to lack of maintenance. Well, yes. We're doing the maintenance, so we can't really deny the claim.
That is absolutely fascinating. And as somebody who got a home warranty when we got to this house, and we did not read the fine print. We ended up having an issue and we called them and they're like, nope, you haven't done any of the maintenance on it. And I'm like, well, I didn't even know what we were supposed to do or how we were supposed to do it. And they for sure denied the claim, and it was a lot of money out of pocket. And I'm like, well, what's the point of having a home warranty if it's not going to be able to be used when we need it for what we thought we were paying for and got it?
Exactly right. Yep.
So I love that. So go into it a little bit more. So as a client of UPKEEP, I can trust that somebody's going to come out to my house 4 times a year, look at all the things. Do you have a checklist or how does that work?
Yeah, we do. It's a seasonal checklist. I mean, we have a checklist based on quarter. We do this on the first quarter, we do this on the third quarter, that type of thing. And the thing is that we joke that the other home warranty companies they sell you a warranty and then they hope you don't call them because they don't want to talk to you. But with us, I mean, we actually have to go out. We have to call our clients because we have to schedule the maintenance visits. Yeah. So we're in constant contact with them. We do an onboarding where someone comes out to the home, actually meets them in person and talks to them about what the warranty does and answers any questions. And then we get a record of the models and serial numbers of the devices that we're covering under the warranty. Oh, wow. And then we use our own employees to do the work, not some contractor, because again, a lot of the contractors out there, you don't know, do they have the proper liability insurance? Do they have workers' comp insurance? And so we have those things. Our employees are branded. You can't really see it in the camera, but we have logoed shirts, with their names on them. And so they know, and when we're scheduling the appointment, we'll say, hey, such and such will be at your site at about this time. So they know who to look for. So it's safer. It's more secure, and it also gives us more control over the quality of the work because there are employees who aren't working with some contractor that just popped in to get a paycheck and then disappears. So
my gosh, And I'm guessing your company gets to know somebody's house so well
Mhm.
that you're trying to stave off any claims, really, because they can kind of see some of the things that might be happening down the road or in the future.
Yeah.
And to have that maintenance aspect of it really saves the homeowner a whole bunch of money and helps you guys, have the ability to know that you're doing the right thing by the client.
Right, exactly. And we're trying to make sure that we catch something before it becomes an expensive problem. And so we can make sure that things are working right. Again, it's just a higher level of quality control. And we know in general what the metrics are for the other companies out there about how many claims they get per contract. And our number is significantly less, almost half. So it's proving that maintenance does help prevent a lot of issues. I mean, and just think about what would happen to your car if you didn't change the oil on a regular basis. Is a great example for it. So.
That's a great example for sure. Yeah, people don't think about all the little things that could go wrong in a house, and to have experts who are really on your side to help you when something does is absolutely fascinating. And you said you're the only company in the country that does this.
Yes.
So where did the idea come from? I mean, I know that you mentioned that it was from a lot of research and over a year of focus groups and really thinking on it, but it sounds like you saw a problem and solved a problem. Tell me kind of how that came about and what you've seen as far as growth goes because of that.
Yeah. Well, we thought when we brought out the subscription-based maintenance company, we thought that was going to satisfy a need. And as I said, it did not take off like we had anticipated, but we learned an awful lot about it. And then in talking with a separate business consultant about what can we do to change this, he was the one that planted the idea in our heads of saying, why don't you couple this with a full home-blown warranty? Nice. And that kind of freaked us out for a little bit. And then we went, oh, we hadn't thought about that. And so that's when we did the focus group studies. That's when we did the market research, started building the business plan. And then we built out what now has become UPKEEP Home Warranty. So it's been successful for us. Our growth has been very good over the past couple of years. We've actually doubled our user base year over year, and over the past couple of years, and we'll probably do the same again in 23. So it's interesting growth pains in some cases because we're trying to get the technicians we need to be able to do the AC work and to do the appliance work. Right. But again, at the same time, we know that our message is resonating because our sales are increasing. So that's always a good thing.
Well, and it's kind of hard being brand new or being innovative inside of a space that has been around for, I don't know how long the home warranty field has been around, but it sounds like you're adding a ton of integrity, just a whole different way of doing things that really does protect the customer versus, being the one that runs away when the phone is ringing because you don't want to cover the cost of whatever fix might be needed. It sounds like you guys are really arm in arm with the homeowner. And I know a lot of realtors like that too, because I know realtors are the ones who often suggest a home warranty or it's being offered by a seller. So tell me about your relationship with some of the realtors that you work with.
Well, we've developed very tight relationships over the years, especially doing the work from Mr. Fix-It, because we were doing an awful lot of work, whether it was home inspection report items or preparing a home for sale. And so we got to know an awful lot of realtors very well. And a lot of those realtors that consistently use Mr. Fix-It are also consistently using UPKEEP, recommending UPKEEP. And they're doing what you should do is they may make a couple recommendations to their clients and say, here are a couple of warranty companies that we recommend. Take a look, decide which one you want. But again, they have to make the recommendation for the client to know about us because we don't have the big, TV ad budget like some of the big national companies do. So that's it. So we just build that relationship with the realtor. We stay in contact with them. I regularly am at realtor sales meetings and just letting them know about what we do, reminding them a lot about what Mr. Fix-It does, and then letting them know about what UPKEEP can do for them to help alleviate some of the issues they may be having with some of the other warranty companies.
That's fantastic. But even just a homeowner who's not looking to buy or sell a home, they can just give you a call, right? And
absolutely.
They can be like, oh my gosh, like I have been needing to do some maintenance on my house for a long time. So I'm going to call these amazing people at UPKEEP and see how they can help me. So I love it. I love it so much. So with all the craziness of the housing market and what's going on these days with the economy, tell me, do you have some good stuff going on? Like, what's a cause for celebration right now for you all?
Well, I mean, the company-wide, as I said, we're increasing sales year over year over the past few years, and continue to do so. And then just recently, we had this an employee just basically kind of fall into our laps that has 30 plus years of heating and cooling and appliance repair experience.
Oh, wow.
And he loves what he's doing with us. And he has wound up being just a godsend, to not only our clients, but to us, because he's so knowledgeable that it takes him almost no time at all to figure out what's going on and what might be happening, how to fix it, where to get the part. If he doesn't have it on his truck, then he can go get a part real quickly and take care of it.
Nice.
He rarely leaves a job that's not completed, because sometimes you have to leave it because if you can't get a part. But if he can find the part, he gets the part, comes back, takes care of it, and he's done, and he's ready to do another job much faster than what we thought he could do. So he has been really something else. He's very knowledgeable, and he's very nice. It's all those things. He's very humble, which is probably a great thing. So especially for technicians that really know what they're doing, to find a humble one is hard.
Well, and what's even more fantastic is there are a lot of people who are really great at their trade, but they may not want to run their own business. And so to be able to partner with a fantastic company like yours with such a great reputation, and to know that they're going to be well taken care of and well treated, I mean, gosh, it sounds like a win-win for everybody involved.
Yeah. Absolutely. And Jack was exactly what he was. He was an office guy. He'd been in the field for a long time, but he was the one who was kind of running the crews, and he hated it. He wanted to get back out in the field. He just, that's what he liked. We said, well, come on, let's talk. So that's how it worked out. It was great.
Oh, fantastic. You got to like that. That's amazing. So as a really smart, knowledgeable, and funny guy, my friends, he is funny. You have to get to know him to hear his very unique sense of humor in the best way possible. But
that's one way to put it, huh?
Share with me like some of the best advice you've ever been given. Like, what has made Kevin? No, I'm just joking. Tell me what some good advice you've gotten has been.
Well, actually, it was some of the best advice that I can remember that I came from my mom's dad, so my grandfather. He grew up mining lead mines for a long time, down in the Flat River, Bonne Terre area.
Oh, yeah.
Then he became the longest elected state official in Missouri when he was the county treasurer for St. Francis County for 40 plus years.
Oh, wow.
And he was one of these guys that was very, very practical. He had a very wry sense of humor, and meant an awful lot to me. And one of the things he said when I was probably 10 or 12, he goes, "Kevin, you're going to have to tell me why there's never enough time to do it right, but there's always enough time to do it over." And I went, "Oh, okay, that's pretty good stuff."
Even at 11 or 12, you were like, "Mine."
Yeah, it's like, wow, I had not thought about that, Grandpa.
Okay, say that one more time. Say it one more time.
Why is there never enough time to do it right, but always enough time to do it over?
Wow. Thanks, Grandpa. Oh my gosh. That's fantastic. It's so true. If you think about it, just do it right the first time. And it may take a little.
An idea, right? Man.
Yeah. Oh, look at there. Look at there. Anything else you want to share before we let you go? I've learned so much, and I hope everybody else did too. But what you're doing is different, and we are the show me state, but that doesn't mean, my friends, that what they're doing, just because it's different, doesn't put a whole lot of good out into this world. It does indeed. He's helping a lot of people. He's a man of integrity, and I can tell you the company is integral too. So how can people best get a hold of either UPKEEP or Mr. Fix-It or you if they want to find out more information?
Well, the websites are always good. The easiest website for UPKEEP is simply upkeepstl.com.
Okay.
And they can go out there and learn everything they need to know. Mr. Fixit is Mr. Fixit, but it's MrFixitSTL.com.
Perfect.
If they prefer to call us, the Upkeep number is 636-387-7331. And the Mr. Fixit number is 636-486-1011. And we actually have somebody who answers the phones. So there it is.
Again, professional guy running a professional company. And I tell you what, my friends, please, please, please go onto their websites, give them a call to find out more information. You will be happy that you did. You want to keep up your home with Upkeep, because after spending, what, a year and a half inside of our homes, I bet we know really, really well what needs some fixing. So.
And that's where Mr. Fixit can help us as well too, a lot of times.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Well, thank you all so much for joining us today. Kevin, thank you so much for being my guest on the IKAGG interview. And yeah, we can't wait to hear more and learn more about y'all. Please see all of their information in the show notes and in the post. Can't wait to talk to you some more, my friend. Have a great day.
Anna, thank you.